Hello, I am an ice maintenance person, meaning I drive a Zamboni. Look at that big pile of shit. Alright, we're going to go up over the ins and outs of the Zamboni. This machine here is a 520. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's beautiful. Beautiful. Now, 520 is different from the 500. Be it the 520 has this exhaust outboard. It goes up the side of the machine. This one's not even hooked up. You know, it's worthless. Now, most normal Zambonis today run on propane. Because propane, you know, it doesn't smell that bad. But it's better than gasoline. They can also run on natural gas. But you have a deck. You have a towel. This machine's going back, so it's on its junk towel. This machine's name is It. That's its last name. Its first name is Shh. You know, obvious reasons this thing's a pile of crap. But whatever. Good for learning purposes. If you can drive crap, you can drive anything. Now this machine here, let's go up here. We have a step there, we have a step there. There should be a handle, but there's no fucking handle, so whatever. Alright, you've mounted your Zamboni. You have a bunch of dials that don't mean anything because when a tack doesn't work, the hour meter kind of lights up. The whatever the fuck that doesn't work, that's missing. None of these buttons over here work. It runs. I guess you can always have that. And we'll go over here. Let me change my camera angle here. We have a series of handles. We have this handle. This is your main water. You have this handle. This is your wash water. What this does, your main water comes out in that pipe right there and lays a fresh sheet of water, particularly hot, on the ice after you cut it. This one lays it underneath the deck. It helps melt the skate marks, you know, makes the ice look more nice. Then you have the adjustment for your blade. This makes the blade go up and down. You turn it down, you carve into the ice, you pick up a lot more shit. And that stuff goes into your hopper. This big tank right here is a hopper. You can kind of see in there, not really. Now, most modern Zambonis, they have different things. This thing was made in the 70s, so you know, whatever. You have the transmission. You have forward, you have neutral, you have reverse. You have your throttle. You put your throttle where you want to set it, and you just leave it there. This machine runs a hydrostatic transmission, meaning that once you've set your throttle, you can control this entire machine, gas and brake, with the throttle. That's it. You let out the throttle, you stop. You have a series of handles. This is for a vertical auger. This is for the horizontal auger. Auger down there in that deck. Auger right here in that area. This is to raise your conditioner up and down. And then you have this lever over here to dump when you're done. And we'll just show you that real quick. This machine's not that loud. You just press this rubber right here and you go up. Let that bitch go up. And we'll stop there. Now, there are 3 types of Zambonis right now, I'm pretty sure. There's the 520 here. It runs on an industrial Ford motor. But then we also have the 500, like our main machine, that has a what is only can be considered a Volkswagen Passat motor. Then there's also electrics. We don't like the electrics. Now let's put the dump tank down. All right, come down, come down, come down, down. But what you will do is when you will come out on the ice, we will slowly grab this handle and you will lower the deck. Then, you will turn on whichever auger you want. Oh, there's also this knob right here. This knob turns on your board brush. What's a board brush, you may ask? It's shitty light, but there's a brush right there that kicks the snow off the side of the boards and makes it better. So, yeah. But that's all you have to basically know about running your Zamboni. There's also another second machine that you could use. It's a pile of crap that we have, but I will go over it with you in our next video. Thank you. Alright, I said there was part 2, and here's part 2. You have a Zamboni, but you also can have an Olympia. Look at that big piece of shit right there. This machine is also borrowed from another rink because, well, our second machine exploded. Whatever, so we borrowed this thing. It's not bad. It does dry cuts really well. It does towel floods really well. Doing them both together, no, it sucks. You know, it's just, you know, a pile of crap. But this is an Olympia. An Olympia differs from a Zamboni as it is run by a Vortex V6, most likely. So it sounds pretty good. Start, you bitch! Yeah, she's lively. But in difference, we have the knob for the conditioner. This lowers the conditioner down. This turns on both augers. This turns on your board brush. And this dumps your snow. Like the Zamboni, we also have the knob that controls the blade. We have the main water. We have the wash water. The wash water pump doesn't work on this, but we use the wash water to supplement the water because it does not lay enough. It also has a normal automatic transmission, meaning your RPMs, like the Zamboni, it uses the RPMs up in hydraulic fluid to keep you going. This, you have to be going. If you're not going, the augers aren't moving, and it just is bad. It has a knob. Both machines have steering knobs. This one's made out of a socket. I made this because, well, it didn't have one. But this is the Olympia we borrowed. It's not a bad machine, but it's not a good machine either. I like using it for dry cuts because, well, it does it really well and you can drive like an asshat. I like driving this thing like an asshat. It's so much fun. And it has other issues like it doesn't have a diverter valve. When that tank runs dry, it dies. Hopefully not while you're on the ice. It has a bungee cord holding stuff together. This machine is a pile of crap. But, you know, I digress. There's a good machine. It just got an engine. It runs well enough. Throttle's a little wonky, but, you know, whatever. Here's the Olympia's motor. It's really dark. Look at that V6 with an atomizer for propane. Yeah, and hydraulic fluid. Alright, you've now learned both about the Zamboni and Olympia. If I had a choice, I'd drive a Zamboni. It's just easier to use, more user-friendly. Won't try to kill you. Well, no, it will. There's also electrics, those will try to kill you. But, enough said. Bye now. There is one thing that I'll add. At my place of business, our Zambonis empty out into a pit. You know, because, you know, it's easier. It's front dump, it dumps its snow in the pit. Pit melts the snow, turns it into water. Now, the Olympia we have, this thing is about 6 to 7 inches wider than a Zamboni. It does not fit in the pit area. It has a side dump. So, if you want to get rid of snow, you must drive outside, even when it's cold out. It sucks. Turn those on. But if we look over here, all this snow out here, this is all from this machine because of this. It has to dump out the side. It's really annoying. Let's see if I can not hit my car. And we just... Then we get to this section. There's lots of potholes over here. You basically rock crawl to get between garages because, well, it's pothole land. Alright, that's all I wanted to add for that. Goodbye.